since you've seen my 64 gaming PC build. But before we get into this, a word from our sponsor. Alright, so I'm sure you've been in the position when you need a new computer, whether it's for work, school, college, content creation, or for gaming, and you were considering building or buying a new system, but you don't really know the best way of how to go around that. Well, essentially, that's what Recom, or Regarding Computers, is here to help with. With their simple 3-step process, they've made it much easier to get your new system in your hands sooner. So, step 1 is that you contact Recom for buying advice or for them to build a new system. Step 2 is that they provide the advice or a custom tailored parts list. And step 3, they build the system and ship it out to you. It's that simple. At Recom, they utilize their own experience to give you honest advice on building the PC that you need for the best price. And because they're not a retail outlet, all the costs associated with running a store, they can pass all those savings onto you. Recom partners have accumulated thousands of hours of researching as to always be able to recommend and build the most up-to-date PC for the best price. They know hardware. This is why the best computer is the one that they have designed and built for you. For more information about Recom and about your new tailored computing system, I'll leave a link down in the description. Now, back to the video. What is going on, everyone? What is going on, everyone? Jordan here, back with another video. So yeah, I know it has been a while since you've seen my 64 gaming PC, gaming and editing PC, from the last video being this to this here. Yeah, so I had actually, I've actually recorded some parts of the build and all that, but either videos were just being too long, or I wasn't happy with the videos. And plus, if you are watching this, I'm sure you've actually seen the PC build. But anyway, enough with that. I want to explain what has happened, some of the changes that I've made, and where to go from here. So, at the moment, the case I'm using is the Lian Li. Well, I've built in is the Lian Li PC011D XL. This is the silver and black version. In their motherboard, I have got the Aorus X570 Extreme Revision 1.1. The reason why I ended up getting this motherboard is for 2 reasons. One, it had the dual USB 3.0 plugs on it. So obviously at the front of the case, which you can't really see here, I'll put some footage in after. It's got 2 separate USB 3.0 plugs, so 4 all up across 2 separate headers. This board had it, and not a lot of X570 boards had that. And 2, I like the board. I like the design of the board. So that's pretty much the main reason why I got this board. RTX motherboard, so it is quite wide for the board, but yeah. In here as well, from the last video you have seen, is my 64 gigabytes of G.Skill Trident Z Neo CL16 3600 megahertz RAM. So they're 16 gig DIMMs, and I've got the 4 of them. So yeah. Under the shroud here, the heat spreader, I've got the Corsair MP600 1TB M.2 NVMe SSD speeds. So that's I'm going to be using as my boot drive. I am thinking about getting a second SATA drive. So I'm actually thinking about getting a 1TB SATA drive, like in Samsung 860 Pro or something, and having that as my games drive, because the other drive I've got in here is the Hold on. 4 terabyte 4 terabyte Seagate Ironwolf Pro NAS drive. The reason why I got this, it's got great performance, great vibration, so great, it can handle vibrations, really. I want to use this as a backup drive. I will be getting 2 Seagate Barracudas, so 2 terabyte Seagate Barracudas here. I'm going to be using this as my backup drive for the computer. Back in, slide it right on in. There we go. Just lock that before I forget. Something else that you can probably see as well, I have started plumbing up all the water cooling system. Partly. So here it's hard to see. There we go. I have got the... God, I cannot remember anything. I've got the EK Waterblocks Lian Li distro plate. That's the smaller size one, which you can use for the standard size and the XL PC11. 3.2 PWM fan, 3.2 PWM pump. Can move, I think it's 1,000 litres an hour. And considering for the radiators, I will be getting the GPU block in here as well. But yeah, got that. Started plumbing it up. You've already seen these fans here. These are the Lian Li Bora digital fans. So I've got 6 of those on 3 here, 3 down the bottom. But I've also got 4 other fans in here. So it's hard to see here, but I've got 4 of the Be Quiet Silent Wings 3, the high speed ones. So I've got 3 down here, 1, 2, 3, and 1 here at the exhaust. So here I've got them pushing, so it's going to be a push-pull configuration for this bottom rad, and just for the push at the top with the exhaust at the back here. So that's 10 fans I've got in here in this system. I will be showing you the cable management, which is something else for all those fans, but we'll get to that. I've also got the EK Velocity AM4 digital RGB block, CPU block. So yeah, I got the acrylic and plexi and nickel plated one, just because I wanted to see the fluid flowing through there. Now, something I didn't really know when I first got the Lian Li riser for the GPU is that the riser cable itself was PCIe Gen 3. Obviously with the NVIDIA 3000 series, it's PCIe Gen 4. So I ended up having to buy a new riser cable. Something in my eye. Had to get the new riser cable. So this is a link up PCIe Gen 4 riser cable. Found this one on Amazon. It's just the right angled one there. You can get them in different lengths. They are selling out relatively quickly. I think it took me about a month to get this from the US, but yeah. As something else you can't really see. Let's see if I can tilt the computer down. Oh god, I'm scratching my desk. I'm gonna be getting a new desk here because this white, like, it's good, but man, it scratches easy. It's hard to see. See if I can make it. There we go. Alright, between the gap of the fan and the riser in there, I've got an Elgato capture card. There was just enough room for that bottom PCIe slot. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to put my capture card in there. Now that one is only the HD60 one, so it's not the 4K. I may upgrade to the 4K, but I've got to actually see if it will fit in that gap there. But yeah. What else? Oh, yes. It's hard to see, but I got the 24-pin EPS and the PCIe power cables, cable mod, custom design in their configurator. Yeah, so I actually literally only got these today, so I've actually just put them in. They're still kind of being trained and all that. Now, the computer overall is done. I've finished building it, but why can't I use it? For 2 reasons. For 3 reasons. 1, I don't have a CPU. I've ordered my 5950X and it's still on back order. Who did I buy it from? PC Case Gear. I bought it from PC Case Gear, and it's not their fault, but due to the massive supply and demand at the moment for all new tech that's come out, I'm still waiting on this. Now I think I ordered the CPU maybe about, I think, late December. So mid to late December I ordered the CPU. So that one, they say I should hopefully be getting that by around mid-February. I hope so. Something else that is missing is a GPU. I've actually managed to back order a GPU. The GPU I will be getting is the EVGA XC3 3080. Managed to find one with the dual 8-pin, so I was kind of worried because I ordered the cables before I ordered the GPU. So I had to make sure that it was dual 8-pin power connector, but also one I could get a EK water block for, which this one, well, for the GPU I'm getting, I can get the EK water block. Now I haven't ordered that yet, mainly for one reason: I'm broke. Like this here, right here, everything here, it's a $5,000 brick. Oh, but the thing is, it's a $5,000 brick. You know what? A Supreme brick is probably more useful than this at the moment, because you could at least use that to build something. This is just sitting here doing nothing. Now, I have updated the BIOS in with this. So I've updated to the new Ajacer BIOS. So I put my 2600X in here along with my 1060. Did the BIOS update, made sure everything was working, and everything's working fine. Actually, I had a heart attack because I had actually forgotten to plug in the CPU EPS power connectors. I'm like, what was going on? I was freaking out for about a good half hour trying to figure out what was going on, but I just didn't plug in the CPU power. I know, I'm an idiot, but yeah. So apart from the CPU, GPU, and GPU water block, this build is done. Now you're probably asking, Jordan, why don't you just put your 2600X and 1060 in here? That's a valid question. And the answer is, I don't know. I have been hesitating about putting it in here, putting that operating drive in here along with the other drives, but it's not that I'm hesitant, I don't know, to be honest, I don't know. But yeah, so again, I want to apologise for how long it's taken to get this video out, and that I just haven't really done any updates even on the build, but you've seen how PCs have been built and all that, but this is just my update of what's going on. So yeah, anyway, what we'll do, I'll open it up so you can actually have a look at the beautiful cable management that I've done. And yeah, we'll have a heart attack from that. Anyway, let's get to that. Alrighty, so you can probably see some of the rat's nest already coming out from the bottom here. But now, I have done my best with the cable management. Oh god, I'm gonna strip the screw. Yeah, there we go. Oh god, don't do it. Now, there's a lot of pressure behind this. Oh god, no. It's a magnetic screwdriver. Oh, something else I've also done, which I'll show you, is some time back I ended up cracking one of the SATA connectors for one of the hot swappable drives. It still works fine, but alright, so, oh god. Now, alright, so before you complain, I've got to trim off the zip ties. That's actually pretty good. I know it looks bad, but that's pretty good. So I'll explain it. I've got all power running down this side. So that's all power, all case, anything. So that's like data and all that. All that's running down the left side. Here on the right side, all RGB. All RGB and fan connections on the right side. That's all clean. It's this. It's the what is it? Not the. Yes, the Aorus RGB fan commander. I heard jokes and all that. Oh, that it was just Corsair. That was fine, but no. I've got cables on bloody cables. It's yeah. There, behind that tape there is where I accidentally cracked the SATA. Now SATA, I know it's fragile, but yeah. But you know what? That's actually somewhat alright. It's the zip tie cables in place. I've actually just got the EPS connector just sitting at the top there. Yeah, that's in there fine. But you know what? I think I've done all right. Now let me see if I can turn on the fans for you, so just so you can get an idea of how it will look like. I'll be back. Alrighty, so you're probably gonna ask, Jordan, how are you gonna turn it on if you don't have a CPU in there? Well, I got this off Amazon. It's a little little 24-pin jumper. I know I could have used like a paperclip or something, but knowing me, I'd probably mess it up and I'd end up in hospital. But yeah, so if I just, oh, here we go. Alright. So, put this in one-handed. Why am I doing one-handed? You know what? There we go. Got a little. Alright, that's plugged in. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now obviously the motherboard won't light up because I've disconnected the cable mod extension, but also it won't light up because it needs a CPU in there. But fans are spinning, all except this one because I've got this plugged in directly to the motherboard. I've got all other 9 fans hooked up to the hub. That stupid hub, but it's kind of necessary. But yeah. Got all that hooked up, and oh god, I'm scratching my table again. So yeah, so all 9 fans, obviously not that one, are spinning. Haven't hooked up the Molex yet for the pump because you don't want to run the pump dry, but yeah, it's not looking that bad. So where do we go from here? I've planned out my videos for the year and I'm hoping to have my, hold on, let me check my schedule. Alright, so hoping the video after this should be the RTX unboxing. Now, that all depends on if I get the GPU on time. It should hopefully be shipping early to mid-February. Now this video should be up, now the video you're watching now, this should be up on the 6th of February. So 2 weeks from now, it should be the 20th, Saturday the 20th of February. That's when I'm hoping to have the 3080 unboxing live. That's if I get it. If I don't get it, well, I will figure out another video for that weekend. Not only that, but I've still got to wait for the CPU. Hopefully I get that mid-February as well. I'm hoping I can have this build done by the end of February. Except I've still got to order the parts for the GPU order block. And then I've still got to allocate some of my money, which I'm already broke. I'm already building structure. If you didn't see that video, I'll leave a link to that up there. It's my last, the last video where I'm talking about building my new wall and desk setup. Anyway. To say where to go from here, I think we just have to wait. I know you've waited a while to see this video to find out what's going on with this build. Oh, you can see through that, I just realised. It's usually this back there. Yeah, anyway. So, oh my god, you can't see the, no, you can't see my ideas from there. This video is gonna be in 1080p. I may just blur it. Put a picture of Elmo over that. I don't know why. Look, alright, I don't know where I'm gonna go from here. But you know what? To find out where I go from here, make sure to subscribe. But yeah, look, I'm excited for when this build is done to actually start using this. Anyway, I think you've heard enough of me rambling on for now. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in video. See ya. That's a video right there. That is a video right there.